Hello everyone and welcome. What we can't is the weather. Absolutely perfect playing conditions. I'm Derek Ray here on the commentary box, and I'm joined for commentary by Lee Dixon. And what we have coming up for you is a rivals game to look forward to. What a game this ought to be, Lee.
Thank you, Derek. I was just flicking through my notes at this one. Everything pointing to a really lively matchup this is. Fingers crossed, eh?
Eusebio. Can he put them in front? And the challenge, crisp and clean. Well, here is the lineup for the hosts today. Jan Oblak is the preferred keeper. Sergio Ramos plays with Rafael Varane at the back. And the tactical configuration has two players in attack from the very outset. And introducing the visitors' lineup today. Kieran Trippier starts alongside Luke Shaw as fullbacks. And the responsibility of leading the line today goes to Harry Kane. And when you analyse this, Lee, you just feel that all attacking roads ought to lead to Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, ball possession will be his key. People give him the ball because they know he links the play. You give him the ball, then you make a run, you normally get the ball back, which is very encouraging.
Marcos Acuna. Ronaldo. Marcos Acuna. And a fine stop. Phillips. Sterling. And now it's Phillips. Harry Kane. Good use of the ball, but can they trouble the defence? Calvin Phillips. Rice with it. Accurate pass upon accurate pass. And pulled back. Cristiano Ronaldo. Eusebio. Ronaldo. Marcos Acuna. Might jump in front. Well, last gasp defending, but brilliant defending. Trippier. Rice with it. Phillips. Shaw. Shaw. Calvin Phillips. Here's Luke Shaw. And now it's Phillips. Still level here, but the pressure escalating. Mount. Will it be Harry Kane? Making sure nothing untoward happened. Superb tackle. Eusebio. Well read to put an end to that attack. What can the Black Cats do from this position? Eusebio. Foden. Great opportunity. And thwarting his opponent in the nick of time. Played into the centre of the box. And a goal from Cristiano Ronaldo. That will be such a boost for them.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a dangerous set piece into the box. But I have to say, after that, the keeper doesn't cover himself in glory. Near post, left exposed, and he's punished.
Cristiano! The opening goal of the game then. And Kane comes into the move. Good looking attack this. Options in the middle. They do pass the ball with authority. Oh, it might be. Well, to deny him from point-blank range like that, brilliant.
Well, really, really strong goalkeeping. Spread himself, used all of his body, really good save.
And the referee takes exception to the challenge, free kick. But important for him to remain calm. Marcos Acuna. Roberto Firmino. Crossing opportunity. Eusebio. Foden. And there to intervene. Ronaldo. A wonderful intervention. Having won the ball back, they might be able to profit. Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo. Must be an opportunity to increase their advantage, squanderedly.
Well, yeah, he's missed it, and he's missed it really badly. Look at his teammates, they're not very happy with him.
Shaw. Sterling has it. Declan Rice. Delightful pass. Offside, a tight one. Rafael Varane. It's with Roberto Firmino. Roberto Carlos. Firmino. It's there for him. Well, they can say a big thank you to the goalkeeper. That was inspirational.
Well, that's as good as a goal at the other end. Brilliant.
And a goal! He's doubled his total for the day. It's... For this evening, it's absolutely ideal. I'm Derek Ray, joined here on the commentary box by Lee Dixon. And we've got action from the FUT Champions Weekend League today. This ought to be a terrific spectacle, Lee.
Well, I'm really looking forward to this. It should be a good game, Derek. Lots to play for, lots of pressure. Really exciting to be here. Very much looking forward to the game starting.
Eusebio. Foden. On to Ronaldo. Marcos Acuna. Well, he stopped them just when they looked menacing. This is how it looks for the home side. Jan Oblak starts in goal. Sergio Ramos plays with Rafael Varane at the back. And it's two strikers up front who will look to provide the goal-scoring threat. Just not looking confident in possession. And an astute piece of defending. Can they trouble the opposition this time? Lothar Matthäus. Can they find a gap in the defence? And return to Suarez. And Matthäus has it. Matthäus. Aouar. Suarez! And a strong glove on the ball from the keeper. Good bit of pressing. Bamba. And still trying to get the shot off.
Well, they're conceding too many chances, and the crowd sense that too. They're trying to urge their team on.
And he might be through here. And it's in! 1-0. They breached the defence.
Well, all the players have bought into the coach's vision of how to win the ball back high up the pitch. Pressing football like this is a joy to watch for me, Derek.
Cuadrado. Hazard has it. Rafael Varane. Bamba. Giving it a try. Oh, there it is! A back and forth sort of match. Now they're level again. The lead lasted merely minutes. So a level contest, 1-1. Hazard, and he's broken free. And a clear foul, but the referee letting the play flow. Houssem Aouar. And Ramos gets in the way. Eusebio. Promising attack, this. Can he put them in front? Might still be able to do a bit of damage. Bamba. Went in strongly, decisively. Oh, lovely incisive pass. Is this the moment? It is to be a throw-in. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Eusebio. Marcos Acuna. Ronaldo. Eden Hazard. Socrates. Well, they're on the scent of something positive. It's Socrates! Well, just narrowly wide of the post that time. Roberto Carlos. Getting in there to take it away. And threading it forward. And the alarm bells are ringing. Might be dangerous. That is top-notch goalkeeping. He had to reach in with his hand.
Yeah, it's all about reading the pace of the ball and the player's feet. When do I go down? When do I strip the ball? Did a brilliant job then.
Maradona. And attempting the through ball. Can they keep it out? And a time for cool heads. Bamba. A move of promise on the flank. Still passing it around with authority. Well, nicely cut out. Another perfect position to read it. On and on he goes. Might take the lead. It's still alive. Opportunity missed. Socrates. Chilwell. It's with Aouar. Socrates. An alert intervention. Oh, a nice looking pass. And nothing positive comes of it, unfortunately.
Well, you can tell what the fans think of that decision. They're certain it should have been a penalty.
He's in control, Eden Hazard. An opportunity to forge ahead from this corner situation. And now the delivery. Not away completely. Possession changing hands. Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. Plenty to consider based on what we've seen so far as the second half begins. Rafael Varane. And Mateus has it. Cuadrado. Roberto Carlos had the reading of the situation. Trippier. Phil Foden now. The Black Cats moving the ball around more than decently. Trippier. Still pushing for the goal that would put them ahead, but not forcing it. Ronaldo. Determined defending. You just don't expect to see Luis Suarez fail, Lee. Delivering here.
Well, he's been involved in most of the positive things in that first half, and obviously getting that goal has given his team a huge boost for this second half.
Well, now here's Eden Hazard. Suarez. It might be perfectly set up for the counter-attack, you know. He's in behind. A really top-notch piece of defending. Bamba. Mateus. And it's with Socrates. Hazard. Hazard. Able to close down the shot.
Well, as we see from the stats, it's nothing to split these two teams up. It's been a brilliant attacking game. Defences are stretched on both sides. Midfielders creative for both sides. And the forwards have had a field day, Derek.
Given away by the Black Cats. And 30 minutes left for play in this match. Cuadrado. De Ligt. On the ball, Luis Suarez. Eden Hazard. He could pick out a teammate. And it's still on. Socrates. Pure ball control. Crucial block from Varane. And he's fired over the corner. Lothar Matthäus. Matthäus! And the keeper had the measure of it. Danger averted for now, but it'll be another corner. Outrageously good piece of defending on the line. Lothar Matthäus! And close with that one, Lee, but just couldn't keep the shot down.
Yeah, the keeper's beaten, but so is the goal.
Trippier. Foden. And it's with Eusebio. Marcos Acuna. Maradona. Could be. And a goal to re-establish their advantage. Just look at the celebrations.
Wow, what technique when the ball comes to you and you don't need a touch and you can just whack it first time like this. What a goal.
Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. Socrates. Hazard. Hazard! And it's come off the keeper. And that's an important intervention. Bamba. On to Socrates. Side by a fraction. Both managers deciding this is the time to change things around. Both teams going to the bench. Rafael Varane. Here's Ramos. And it's a matter of what occurs in the final 15 minutes. Shaqiri. Determined defending. Well read to win possession back. Hazard. Well, couldn't quite find his teammate. Well, still pressing for a goal here. Poor pass.
Well, if they carry on doing their jobs, they should be fine in this game. The fans are certainly doing their bit.
Eusebio. Foden. Marcos Acuna. Keeping the ball moving. Ronaldo. Marcos Acuna. Here's Marcos Acuna. Foden. Trippier. Well, possession ceded. They've got to be really mindful of the time situation, attacking though they might be. Mateus. It's with Aouar. Ericsson. This could level it. Denied by the bar. Back in play here. Rafael Varane. Well, there is going to be stoppage time, but only the 1 minute. Well, they did have the ball, but not anymore. Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. Derek Ray here on the commentary box, joined as always by former Arsenal and England fullback Lee Dixon. And we've got action from the Weekend League coming right up. It's Black Cats and they take on the Lions.
Well, we know one thing about the FUT Champions Weekend League. It'll be competitive. There will be pressure, a lot at stake. Who's going to come out on top? I'm really looking forward to the game today, Derek.
Marcos Acuna. Marcos Acuna. He's given us away. Ronaldo. And a chance to whip it in here. Marcos Acuna. Not a bad pass it was. Jadon Sancho. Walker, and he might be through here. And it's there for him. And a goal! Not wasting much time today. They strike first. So back in action. Let's find out if the Black Cats can offer a response to this setback. Neymar. No, high quality defending. Eusebio. Do7a does the ball winning. Patrick Vieira. It's with Bamba. Moving in with a chance. And the challenge, crisp and clean. Eusebio. Here's Ronaldo. Foden. Roberto Firmino. Roberto Carlos. Marcos Acuna. Well, they want that equaliser, but their passing remains smooth. Good work to win it back high up the pitch. Well, he's given a corner, the referee. And firing it into the area. And punched away. Rafael Varane. Maradona. And it's a goal. Level again. What a match this is turning out to be.
Well, as you see this again, Derek, Bobby Charlton used to say, pass the ball into the net. And that's exactly what he did there. Really lovely finish.
Well, the earlier goal cancelled out. One apiece. Bamba. Vieira. Dalglish now. Bamba. Could be. And the keeper had to react in an instant.
Oh, and does he? Wow, does he react? What a save that is.
So the corner played into the box. And now the delivery. It didn't happen for them. Roberto Carlos. And a harmless cross gobbled up. Foden. Trippier. And it's with Eusebio. And the goalkeeper covered a lot of ground to push that away from danger. A chance to nudge in front. Corner kick here. Punching it clear. Ramos. Here's Marcos Acuna. Maradona. Firmino. Eusebio. Unable to close down the shot. Bamba. And Ramos gets in the way. Roberto Carlos. It's with Roberto Firmino. No, not the best challenge. Well, nicely cut out. What can the Black Cats do from this position? Foden. On to Ronaldo. What a vital intervention. Neymar. Well, since they have the ball, the referee playing advantage here. Patrick Vieira. Neymar. On to Dalglish. Under real pressure defensively. Will they pay the price? Oh, foul play, says the referee.
Well, look at those stats, Derek. The host dominating possession over the last 15 minutes. If they keep this pressure on, you feel a goal will come. Keep calm, no panic. Just a little bit more quality in front of the goal.
Marcos Acuna. Determined defending. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Defenders need to cover. Bamba. Able to get his body in the way. Well, in terms of added time, a minimum of 1 minute. Marcos Acuna. Able to skip past his man. Attacking possibilities for the Black Cats. So, the whistle then. We're at the halfway. As anticipated, plenty of talking points so far. And now the second half is underway. Walker. Do7a has it. Kenny Dalglish. This is Neymar. Ruud Gullit. Bamba. Dalglish. Working away patiently, looking for an opening. Walker. Gullit has it. And Neymar. Trippier now. Not much time to make up his mind. Neymar. And a goal! In the lead again! Fully deserved! Well, 2-1 it is here. And space for Lions in the wide position. Routine, really. High quality pass from Eusebio. And the keeper making sure that was pushed well away from danger. Nicely cut out. Eusebio. Firmino. Eusebio. Really important piece of last-ditch defending. Jadon Sancho. Wonderfully weighted pass. It did look on for them, but not to be. Cristiano Ronaldo. That's how to blunt the edge of the opposing attack.
As you can see, the visitors haven't had too much of the ball, but they won't mind with that. They're winning this game. They're sucking their opponents onto them, and with the pace they've got in midfield and up front, they're really causing problems.
And intercepted it. Sancho, and he might be through here. Tenacious tackling, excellent defending there. Eusebio. Ferdinand wins the ball. Ferdinand. Gullit. Sancho now. Kenny Dalglish. Well, that is how to run at defenders. Not giving him a moment's peace. Well, it's come down to the final 20 minutes here. Maradona. And it's with Eusebio. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Roberto Carlos. Excellent vision. He's going forward well here. Crossing opportunity. Sancho. Chance to finish. Well, goal kick. Just as it was looking promising. Time for a change then. Foden. Trippier now. Foden. Cristiano Ronaldo. Is this the moment? Good defending to prevent the chance. And space for them here on the flank. Teammates in the middle. Opportunity maybe. Oh, first-rate block by Ramos. Well, they'll be looking to add to their advantage from this corner. And now the delivery. And the keeper deals with the danger. Jadon Sancho. Well, that is how to nullify the opposition.
Well, they haven't been at their best today, that's for sure, but this game is far from over, and the fans are certainly reminding them of that. You've got to think there'll be one more chance or two.
They are making headway, but really they need a goal with time not on their side. Neymar. And acres of space out wide for the Lions. Another goal from this corner would in all likelihood secure victory. Keen to take it short here. Another corner conceded. What can they do with this one? Elects to go short. Gullit. On the ball, Joao Felix. And just the 1 minute left in normal time here. Well, there is going to be stoppage time, but only the 1 minute. And that is the end of the game. It goes into the history books as a... Hello everyone, the weather forecasters promised and that's exactly what we've got. My name is Derek Ray and with me in the commentary position is the Arsenal legend Lee Dixon. And we've got action from the FUT Champions Weekend League coming right up. It's Black Cats up against the Dons.
Well, what does the FUT Champions Weekend League mean to you? To me, it means excitement, pressure, lots at stake. I'm really looking forward to the game, Derek.
Happy to take on the shot. Goalkeeper in charge of the situation. Well, he's given a corner, the referee. Just far too close to the goalkeeper. This is how it looks for the home side. Jan Oblak starts in goal. Sergio Ramos plays with Rafael Varane at the back. And so many different ways to configure an attack. In this case, it'll be two men up front. Dalglish. And intercepted it. And when you analyse this, Lee, you just feel that all attacking roads ought to lead to Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, he plays the game as if the ball's his own. He lends it to other players. He's the glue between the team, between the different departments of the team, and he links everything together.
Mateus. Can he put them in front? And Varane foiling them. Might be dangerous. Perfect tackle. Roberto Carlos. Well, nicely cut out. Let's just clarify the injury situation. Our man, and there it is! The opening goal, 1-0, and they'll feel they deserve it. The opening goal of the game then. Clear foul play, and as a result, a free kick forthcoming. Foden. Ronaldo. Firmino. Giving the ball away. Dalglish. Now with Kimmich. Bruno Fernandes. Working away patiently, looking for an opening. Mateus. On to Dalglish. And Mateus has it. Well, no way through. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that pass easy on the eye. Could it be? And that's an excellent piece of defending to thwart him. Lothar Matthäus. Joshua Kimmich. Marcos Acuna. They've regained possession. Might be able to set up the chance. Foden. In a position from which they could potentially do a bit of damage here. Eusebio. And a goal to square the game. Into the sea stuff. So a level contest. 1-1. Maradona. Now they've lost it. Dalglish. Marcos Acuna. And tidily played. And back with Bruno Fernandes. Can he give them the advantage? Rifled against the post, but back in play.
Well, they were so close to taking the lead, weren't they? They just have to keep creating scoring opportunities, and surely the goal will come.
Ronaldo with plenty of time. And in it goes! The perfect header! Exactly what they were looking for. And as they kick off again, 2-1 the current state of affairs.
The hosts are struggling in terms of possession, but on the break they've been devastated.
And it's teed up for Ronaldo! And just over the bar, really good effort. Kimmich. Bruno Fernandes has it. Ramos. And Mateus has it. Dalglish. Oh, the ball lost here. Good bit of pressing. Ronaldo. Marcos Acuna. Here's Firmino. Given away by Ronaldo. And so it is, the first half story. So the ball is rolling again, and work to do for the Dons here. Mateus. This is Varane. Lothar Mateus. Dembele. Schmeichel. Ramos. Here's Marcos Acuna. Joshua Kimmich. Lothar Mateus. Theo Hernandez now. Bruno Fernandes. Mateus. Surely the equaliser. Foden. Maradona. And the Dons have the ball once more.
El dueño de un todoterreno rojo de marca italiana y matrícula impar que se acerque al parque.
And across the touchline, so a throw in here. Well, the attack fizzled out. Dembele. Well, that's a foul, and it sets up a free kick in a dangerous position. Oh, what an exquisite goal! Absolute perfection. And it's level again here. Both sets of fans being put through something of an emotional mangle. Eusebio. Possession given away, unfortunately. Half an hour remaining then. Joshua Kimmich. Here's Marcos Acuna. Did well to win the ball back. Cristiano Ronaldo. Eusebio. Here's Marcos Acuna. Maradona. Maradona has the vision. It's still alive. And a time for calm on the ball. Dembele. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Passing it around, looking for the goal that would put them ahead. Disappointing for the... That's a foul, and it will... be a potentially dangerous free kick. He'll have a go here. And that is a free kick artist at work. What a goal it was. Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. Lorenzo Insigne. Alert defending. Insigne. This attack looks highly promising. Marcos Acuna. So a goal kick is what's coming up here. Lorenzo Insigne. Rafael Varane. 15 minutes remaining. This looks promising. It might be. Well, it's all going so swimmingly for them here. Another goal. And now it's a matter of avoiding any silly mistakes. So the current scoreline, 4-2. Marco Reus. Foden. Here's Marcos Acuna. No, high quality defending. Could reduce the deficit. And the keeper taking it cleanly. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes has it. Martin Braithwaite. And possession given away. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's with Roberto Firmino. But it's creative from the Black Cats. Maradona. And return to Maradona. Maradona! Foden. Roberto Carlos. And they need to get tighter here. Marcos Acuna. Ronaldo. And smart defending. And this is Reus. And we will have just one additional minute. Ramos. And Maradona has it. Marco Reus. This looks threatening. And they could face difficulties here. Absolutely spot on with that challenge. And that is the end of the game. It goes into the history. Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. My name is Derek Ray. With me in the commentary position is the former Arsenal and England defender Lee Dixon. And we've got action from the FUT Champions Weekend League today. It's Black Cats versus United.
Well, what does the FUT Champions Weekend League mean to you? To me, it means excitement, pressure, lots at stake. I'm really looking forward to the game, Derek.
Maradona. Trippier now. Diego Maradona. Ramos. Marcos Acuna. Ronaldo. Well, wide by a hair's breadth. Almost had it where he wanted it. The lineup then for the hosts. Jan Oblak gets the nod in goal. Sergio Ramos plays with Rafael Varane at the back. And it's two strikers up front who will look to provide the goal-scoring threat. And the keeper there to make sure nothing untoward happened.
Well, Derek, they're not happy. Ref is taking the brunt of this.
A significant block by Ramos. Foden. Really closing him down. Well, that's the kind of play you want from your defender. Edmond Tapsoba. Options in the middle. And he's keen on cutting in. Must be! It's still alive! Eusebio. Oh, a perfectly timed pass. Eusebio. Maradona. Crucial intervention just then amid impending danger. Good pressure. Can they make something of this? And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. Henry. Foden. Here's Marcos Acuna. Zakaria. Now with Kimmich. Andre Silva. Just cutting off the supply. Well, the attack fizzled out. Marcos Acuna. Well, that's a really good authoritative tackle. Throw in here. Andre Silva. Henry. Can they get in behind them? It might be on for them. And here's Henry. Accurate pass upon accurate pass. Eusebio. Now Roberto Carlos. Well, it's been given away here by Ronaldo. Decent position this for United to find themselves in. Zakaria. Now Kimmich. Henry. Oh, first-rate block by Ramos.
Wir bedanken uns auch heute wieder bei allen ehrenamtlichen Mitarbeitern. Vielen
Foden.
Dank. Ohne Ihren Einsatz, ohne Ihr Engagement wäre dieser Club nicht.
Maradona. Eusebio. Well, not hard to read that pass. Roberto Carlos. They've won back possession.
Nothing in it, Derek, is there? Just testing each other out. Tactically, it's fascinating. Who will buckle first?
Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Roberto Carlos. Firmino. And Cristiano Ronaldo waiting. Just unable to take advantage of that developing situation. Well, the attack carried promise, but petered out. Do7a. Oh, good skill, and he's managed to beat his man. Well, the referee not too happy with the challenge and blows for a free kick. Marcos Acuna. He's got the right idea with that pass. Gives it a go. And there it is! The breakthrough! That will do nicely. So the match is restarted. 1-0 here. Well, it's a poor tackle. Oh, we have just witnessed a special moment. Pure quality. Even Steven, one apiece on this match. Thierry Henry. They need to get tighter. Well, nothing comes of it. Not to be advised giving the ball away in that position. Do Silva. And that's fantastic goalkeeping to get across and deal with the danger. Corner kick played in. And clearing it away. Kostic. Oh, you don't want to lose the ball in that position. And with that, the first half draws to a close. Well, quite simply, he hasn't been... The two teams have switched around and are ready now for the second half. Skipping away. Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo. And that, a piece of goalkeeping you're going to see again and again and again. Into the goalkeeper's grateful grasp at the second time of asking, but first time around, it was a good deal more complicated.
No, it was a fabulous save initially. He gets the ball in the end with great relief.
Do Silva. Moving forward effectively. Can they put it away? And they can't quite take advantage in the end. Oh, a perfectly timed pass. Now delivering that deep cross. Well, it might still work out for them. Ronaldo. And they've won possession again. Well, not quite what he wanted to do with the pass. Oh, he's really opened them up here. And there is the goal to re-establish their advantage. Well, 2-1 it is here. Playing with purpose and in with a chance. Oh, football finish at its very best. You can't argue with that finish. And it's level again here. Both sets of fans being put through something of an emotional mangle. The referee knew that was foul play, but advantage it is. Foden. Oh, left his man behind here. Sustained pressure and they have the ball now. Half an hour remaining then. Marcos Acuna. And the Black Cats find themselves in a position of menace. Could take the lead. And in! Oh yes! Exactly juice. They've delivered the goal. So back at action, and it's up to United now to be inventive. Foden. And it's with Eusebio. Might be a chance here. And a goal! The quick one too! And they turn this game on its head. So the current scoreline, 4-2. Marcos Acuna.
The hosts have had the lion's share of possession, really starting to dictate the tempo of this game now. And they're creating chances as well. I'm not sure their opponents seem to have the answer, to be honest. They can't seem to get a foothold in this game.
Well, tremendous defensive intuition from Sergio Ramos. Trippier. And it's with Eusebio. Ronaldo threading it through. So 20 minutes to go. Can they hit on the break? Well, a successful intervention, winning the ball back. And given away. Bad challenge, and now it's up to the referee in terms of what to do next. So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. Shaqiri. Roberto Firmino might fancy this. Just unable to take advantage of that developing situation. Tremendous block. Credit to them for winning. Is one of offside here. Henry. Gelson Martins. Making excellent progress with the ball at his feet. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Marcos Acuna. Roberto Carlos. Well read to ease the pressure. Getting forward. And here's Joshua Kimmich. Here's Marcos Acuna. A fine reading of the situation. Too much space afforded Eusebio. And a marvellous save.
Well, his reflexes there, absolutely spot on. That's why they work so hard in training goalkeepers, to pull saves off like that.
Might still be able to do a bit of damage. Jorginho. And now it is there for him. And they've only gone and applied that finishing touch. Well, the goal will not stand. And it's teed up for Ronaldo. Sound piece of goalkeeping. Shaqiri. And there it is, the final whistle, and it's a victory. Hello everyone, the weather forecasters promised us a very pleasant day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me here on the commentary box for complete coverage is Lee Dixon. And we've got action from the FUT Champions Weekend League coming right up. This ought to be a thriller, Lee.
Well, thank you very much, Derek. The visitors are playing with some style. They're getting results, and that's because of the consistency. The coach is doing his job, the players are, and the supporters are loving it. Can they keep that consistency to move up the world rankings?
Good work to win the ball back high up the pitch. And now here's Eden Hazard. Here's Cuadrado. Mateus. But it can't get through. Socrates. Suarez. And he read it really well. Fine save. So the corner played into the box. Relatively straightforward to mop up defensively. And the referee blows the whistle. It is a free kick. Marcos Acuna. Eusebio. Suarez. And it wasn't a great pass, was it? Hazard. On to Socrates. Suarez. Chance to put them in front. Wonderful block. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. Suarez. Textbook defending inside the box. And they know they need to stop him. Chance to play it in. Well, they haven't overcome all the difficulties. And problem solved for now. Suarez. Socrates. Luis Suarez with the pass here. Well, there is the opening goal. The pressure finally telling. And they get their due reward. So the action continues. A wake-up call for the Black Cats, maybe. Can they construct a response? Cristiano Ronaldo. Bamba. Suarez! Well, as he hit that one, it looked as though it had a chance. Foden. Maradona. The Black Cats exploiting the space on the wing. Interception to snuff out the danger. Awar. And now here's Eden Hazard. Will he find the net? A goal! That's two for him today. They simply can't stop him. No wonder he's celebrating. So 2-0 now. Getting forward. Foden. Cristiano Ronaldo. And Maradona has it. Foden. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. Eusebio. Splendid tackle and a throw-in coming up. Will he play it in? Foden. Now with Eusebio. Oh, a good diving save. And he's fired over the corner. And fisted away by Van der Sar. Ronaldo. And a very good challenge. Promising looking ball. Hazard. It'll be a corner. Played into the centre of the box. Classy goalkeeping.
Well, it was a good save from the goalkeeper, but you'd expect him to make that save, wouldn't you?
Roberto Carlos. Cristiano Ronaldo. Eusebio. And back with Eusebio. Deserves credit for winning the ball back. Lothar Matthäus. Eden Hazard. He's given it straight to the opposition.
The visitors have had total control of possession, but it's just whether they can convert that possession into clear-cut chances. You sense they need to pick up the pace a little, start utilising the wide areas more. The back line's doing a decent job. Hopefully the forwards can do that as well.
Lothar Matthäus. Hazard. Suarez. Oh, they have it again. That is that for the first half. So into the second half, and no two ways about it. The Black Cats are going to have to do a lot of scratching and clawing if they are to turn this around. Trippier. Marcos Acuna. Socrates. And attempting the through ball. Excellent, and he takes it on! Oh my goodness, what a strike! From so far out, absolutely sensational! Unstoppable! Well, it's been such a one-sided game, you just wonder how many more they could add. A foul it most certainly was. Free kick given. Oh, showing excellent vision. And he's found the net. Roberto Firmino.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a great ball into the danger area. And finishing like that with a lovely headed goal is absolutely superb.
So there it is, 3-1 the current scoreline here. Bamba. Lothar Matthäus. Now Cuadrado. Rafael Varane.
Llamada para los tíos de Jorge
Well, can they
Campillo.
open up the defence here?
Nuestro sobrino os está
Lothar
esperando en
Matthäus.
recepción.
Here's Chilwell. Suarez. Well, now here's Eden Hazard. Cuadrado. And there to intervene. And he did well to cut it out. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. Firmino. Interception to snuff out the danger. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Well, not to be in terms of the counter-attack. Roberto Carlos. And it's with Eusebio. Foden. And they've won possession again. Suarez. And snuffing out the danger. Foden. And the ball is in the net. Well, the offside flag has been raised. No goal.
Well, it was close, but he just went a little bit too early.
Awar. Chilwell. Well, great read there to intercept. Eusebio. Foden. Well, it's creative from the Black Cats. And a touch of finesse. And Van der Sar makes the save miraculously.
Well, miraculous is the operative word. It's simply stunning.
Marcos Acuna. Roberto Firmino. Good technique displayed. Can he get one back? Oh, and it goes! Another goal! And I'll tell you what, the impossible is becoming quite possible.
Well, it's good build-up, and there's one player standing in front of the goal, and it falls to him, and he's not going to miss from there.
3-2 it is. Who would have predicted that before a ball was kicked? Jorginho Wijnaldum. Here's Marquinhos. Wijnaldum. Now Cuadrado. Marquinhos. Hazard on the ball. Well, they keep working away, looking for passing lanes. Well, they've given him too much space. Can he make it count? Well, he read that brilliantly at the back. Roberto Firmino. This is Varane. Well, they've won the ball back quickly. Oh, a perfectly timed pass. And could it be Eden Hazard? A goal! How about that? He's put it away to make it a hat-trick. So the current scoreline, 4-2. Well, they know they need to stop him. Won it back. 10 minutes left for play in this match. He's enjoying space. Oh, he's given us away inexplicably. Oh, the referee points to the spot. Penalty. penalty given and yellow card handed out. And confidently converted. Hello everyone and welcome. What we can't complain about today is the weather. Absolutely perfect playing conditions. My name is Derek Ray, and with me in the commentary position is the former Arsenal fullback Lee Dixon. And what we have coming up for you is a foot rivals match on the menu. Oh, a special save from Jan Oblak.
Oblak, what a save that is!
And now the delivery. He succeeded in getting his fist to it. Jordi Alba. Here's Ramos. Jordi Alba. Verratti in the thick of the action. Couldn't quite hang on. Well, that's the end of that for now. And Real come away with it. Always difficult to predict in advance who might decide a game, but you could make a strong case for this man. Lee, what do you... Verratti! Just cleared away in the nick of time. Oh, he's given it. Penalty, and an opportunity now for them to jump in front. And in the event, just a talking to, but could easily have seen yellow. And he slots it home with confidence. So the Black Cats get things restarted. Can they wipe out that last goal? Marcos Acuna. Here's Ronaldo. High quality pass from Eusebio. Disappointing pass. Cristiano Ronaldo. Real find themselves in a position of menace. Ready at the far post, Morata here. Morata makes it count. Well, a second goal for them here.
24. Morata.
Always voracious, Verratti to win it back. Morata. Foden. Eusebio. Ronaldo! Can they keep it out? Perfect tackle.
Well, we're all looking at the forwards to win games. I'm telling you now, goalkeepers win games too. What a save.
Immobile. An important interception. Cristiano Ronaldo. The Black Cats moving the ball around more than decently. Clean challenge. Verratti. Well, he's got plenty of space on the flank here. Trippier. Foden. Well, visionary passing, and now waiting to pounce. Tremendous defending to stonewall him.
The hosts have had the lion's share of possession. If you have that much of the ball, you can put pressure on the opposition defence. And they look like they're creaking. That's why they're winning comfortably.
Immobile. Well read to ease the pressure. And the referee allowing advantage to accrue to them. And the attack fades out. Morata. Zinedine Zidane. Here's Ronaldo. And dispossessed. Maradona has the vision. A chance to eat into their lead. Absolutely spot on with that challenge. Morata. Now Jordi Alba. How about the cross? It's still alive. And I think the threat has been averted. Eusebio. Eusebio. Firmino. Onto Ronaldo. And able to get a body in the way. Ciro Immobile. Joao Cancelo. Oh, that's an interesting pass. And nothing positive comes of it, unfortunately. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, lovely incisive pass. You certainly can't fault them for trying as they keep the pressure on.
Well, speculative. Worth an effort. 2 goals down, why not?
Laporte. Zinedine Zidane. Here's Ronaldo. And possession given away. Roberto Firmino. And it's with Eusebio. Not the pass he had in mind. Verratti. Joao Cancelo. And the keeper's in trouble. And there it is, the half-time whistle. So into the second half, and no two ways about it. The Black Cats are going to have to do a lot of scratching and clawing if they are to turn this around. Cristiano Ronaldo. He's managed to lose his marker, and a real... Really good diving stop. And they're making a change. A corner will ensue. And firing it into the area. But fisted away by the goalkeeper. It comes to nothing in the end. Iniesta. Marcos Acuna. The ball with Iniesta. That's a splendid ball from Ronaldo. A mischievous effort and not cleared away properly. Counter-attacking, very much an option. Ciro Immobile. In with a chance. And he gobbles up the second chance. Disappointment for the keeper. No wonder he's asking questions of his defence. So on they go again, and every indication that Real are going to stroll to victory here. Well, can they prise them open now? Ronaldo. And still danger here. Well, they can't quite take advantage in the end.
Well, Derek, we've just seen a remarkable save. I thought it was in, you thought it was in, everybody thought it was in.
Ciro Immobile. Oh, that's a well-timed pass. Ronaldo. Oh, how about that for a chip? Savoury, pure brilliance.
Well, this is worth another look, Derek. lovely movement and guile to easily evade the defender, and you can see what he's thinking as he allows the keeper to get close to him, and then the little dink is fantastic.
Half an hour remaining then. Real losing possession. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's a good-looking ball in behind. We wondered who was going to win the race. The answer, the goalkeeper. Ciro Immobile. Untidy in possession. Marcos Acuna. Goalkeeper's ball, and was always going to be. Jordi Alba. And teammates to play it to. Corner given. Played into the centre of the box. And the keeper acquitted himself well.
Yeah, it was a good ball in, wasn't it? But the keeper did everything right. Well, Derek, the stats don't lie. Chance after chance. They've played really, really well. They've really got this defence on toast. They don't know what to do. They're at 6s and 7s. This scoreline could be anything.
Marcos Acuna. And return to Iniesta. Firmino. Oh, good idea, but overcooked. Oh, superb skill. And he's in. Well, the goalkeeper in charge of the situation. Well, he's given a corner, the referee. Over it comes. And just the header that was required. The goal they were in search of.
Goal for the visitors.
Well, it's almost a perfect headed goal. Brilliant delivery into the danger area. Good movement. Back of the net.
Well, couldn't quite find his teammate. Cristiano Ronaldo. Phil Foden now. On a pass that lacks quality. And that puts them in position. Is it going to be? Excellent defending, but the chance is still on. Clean challenge. And very deftly cut out. Just 10 minutes to go. Oh, in with a chance! And able to get a body in the way. Not to be advised giving the ball away there. The pressure was on the keeper following the threaded pass. Well, it smacks into the gloves of the goalkeeper. Cristiano Ronaldo. Joao Cancelo. And not a great challenge. Free kick here. The keeper completely untroubled. A really sumptuous ball. Eusebio, and there it is, a goal, but will it be purely a consolation at this stage of the proceedings? They haven't been at their best. So the current scoreline, 4-2. Well, that'll be a free kick. Marcel Desailly. Verratti. Immobile now. And the electronic board delivers the news. 2 minutes of stoppage time. In with a chance. Denied by the bar. Back in play here. Eusebio. And that is the end of the contest, and not a happy And we find ourselves at one of the most iconic venues in world football, the Santiago Bernabeu, here in the Spanish capital, Madrid. Derek Ray here in the commentary position, and I'm joined as always by Lee Dixon. And what we have coming up for you is a foot rivals match on the menu. It's the Invincibles versus the Black Cats.
Cheers, Derek. Yeah, really excited about this one. Looking forward to some entertaining end-to-end football.
And up for grabs off the keeper. Foden. Oh, good skill, and he's managed to beat his man. A real opening now. Well, ruled to have taken up an illegal position, only just. Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is how the hosts will begin the game today. Alisson begins in goal. Rafael Varane plays alongside Joe Gomez. Can they take the lead? Wonderful block. Not an especially strong challenge. Deserves credit for winning the ball back. Well, he's lost the ball. Beautifully timed. And attempting the through ball. Chance to finish. Couldn't quite hang on. And a time for cool heads. Mendy. Soler. Well, just couldn't keep the ball. Well, that's really sound goalkeeping, not letting the opposition have any scraps.
Well, Derek, to me, that's why goalkeepers are so important. They keep the teams in the game. His concentration levels were perfect there.
Maradona. Cristiano Ronaldo. This looks threatening. In it goes! Well, the pressure has been mounting, and now they have the lead. Well, Invincibles get the ball rolling once more. How will they react to this setback? A delicious piece of skill. And an astute piece of defending. Garrincha. He takes aim. Routine for Oblak. Maradona. Now Roberto Carlos. Diego Maradona. Foden. Must score! And it's gone in. Just what the doctor ordered. Things looking very bright for them now with this buffer. Well, a second goal for them here. Regained possession. What a shocking pass, really. Garrincha.
The visitors have totally controlled possession, and all of their team are enjoying this performance. That's why they're winning, and that's why they're one of the best teams.
Well, sloppy in possession. Well, they could really get at the opposition. And they've won possession again. Felix. Oh, big chance. And up for grabs off the keeper. Well, they've won the ball back quickly. Dangerous looking attack. Unable to find the back of the net, and still a lot of work ahead of them here.
Well, he'd probably surprised if he scored from there, but it is worth an effort.
Maradona. Cristiano Ronaldo. Foden. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Possession changing hands. Foden. Here's Marcos Acuna. Foden. Oh, that pass easy on the eye. And a throw-in forthcoming. Foden. Trippier. Eusebio. Foden. Onto Ronaldo. Opportunity it is. Has eyes for goal. And a goal to increase their advantage to 3. Can they be stopped? Back with the action then. The Black Cats in control. It's turning into a real trouncing. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Well, that's a foul, and it sets up a free kick in a dangerous position. A free kick, and the keeper took it cleanly. Trippier. And the ruling is offside here. Mendy. Jones. Joao Felix. Showing a real will to win the ball. Possession changes hands, the interception there. Marcos Acuna. And that is that. Half-time here. So the second half underway, and on the evidence of this game so far, you should cross the Black Cats' path with trepidation. Roberto Firmino. Joao Felix. James Tavernier. Targets available, cross comes in. Cleared away. Roberto Firmino. Here's Ronaldo. A meaty but fair challenge, and it will be a throw-in. Firmino. Wonderful challenge, and a throw-in coming up. Maradona. Now Roberto Carlos. Foden. He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. Not offside by the merest of margins. Joao Felix. An attack full of promise. Now with Garrincha. Well, nothing comes of the attack when all is said and done. Trippier. And it's with Eusebio. Cristiano Ronaldo. Attacking possibilities for the Black Cats. Excellent challenge. Soler. And he saw the situation developing. Wanted to keep it but couldn't.
Se ha encontrado una chaqueta negra con rayas
Joao
blancas
Felix.
en las mangas. Que su dueño acuda a objetos perdidos.
Well, that's the kind of player you want from your defender. Half an hour remaining then. A room to roam on the wing. Foden. Soler. Perfectly positioned to take it away. Well, it's creative from the Black Cats. And return to Maradona. That's a foul, and it will be a potentially dangerous free kick. brought it home. An important interception. And a goal! There he is at the double. They just can't subdue him. Well, sadly, we have to conclude that this hasn't really been a contest, but all credit to any side committed to scoring goals like this. Diego Maradona. Well, nicely cut out. An encouraging Invincibles move, this. Ronaldo untidy with the ball. Berchiche. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. Foden. Cristiano Ronaldo. And he read it superbly. Well, it's come down to the final 20 minutes here. And now, passing it through. Just unable to take advantage of that developing situation. Having won the ball back, they might be able to profit. Well, for power, 10 out of 10. For placement, maybe 8. And they're making a change. Oh, tremendous goal! Technical excellence to finish that one off. Wonderful to have that in your repertoire. Well, not too much defending going on in the grand scheme of things. 4-1. And very deftly cut out. Marcos Acuna. Here's Marcos Acuna. Possession changes hands, the interception there. Garincha. Well, he's outplayed and outthought him. And the flag raised. Offside it is. Marcos Acuna. Roberto Firmino. Not what he was intending. Bad pass. Roberto Firmino. Firmino. Will he find the net? And a goal. It was served up on a silver platter for him. Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. Diego Maradona. Well, on you go, says the referee. Advantage. Eusebio. And back with Firmino. Oh, burying them beneath an avalanche of goals. No let up here. Well, it has been one-sided, but they deserve the plaudits for the fact that they've kept going and going. Maradona has the vision. He just needs to stay level-headed now. Oh, yes! A goal! Exactly what they were looking for, and he's come up with it. Yuri Berchiche. Good tackle. It'll be a throw. And taking it away. Berchiche. Oh, good defending to stop a decent-looking attack. An alert piece of defending. Well, taking into account all the stoppages, 2 minutes to be added on. Roberto Firmino. The Black Cats moving the ball around more than decently. Invincibles regaining possession. And that is that. The referee blows his whistle. Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. I'm Derek Ray, joined for commentary by the former Arsenal defender Lee Dixon. And we've got action from the final game in the weekend league coming right up. What a game this ought to be, Lee.
Yeah, well, thank you, Derek. I was speaking to a couple of the travelling supporters outside the stadium, and they were delighted with the weekend so far, and that's an understatement. They've been treated to some brilliant football over the last couple of days. You wouldn't put it past them getting a result here to cap it all off.
Foden. Trippier. Phil Foden now. Eusebio. And he takes it away. Plenty of people are keeping an eye on him today. 100 appearances for the club and quite the accomplishment.
He's going to get 200 and then 300 because the consistency of him is absolutely brilliant. He's like a piece of furniture at this club. Every week he's there, every week he performs.
Eusebio. Useful looking ball. And he opted for subtlety with the chip just over.
Well, I wouldn't take the chip on, but he did. He's a bit unlucky, to be honest with you, Derek.
Roberto Firmino. Less than convincing defending. In with a chance. And behind it goes the concession of a corner here. And firing it into the area. And they deal with the threat this time. Maradona. Ronaldo. Tackling and winning the ball to boot. Dalglish. Oh, not a great touch. And they've lost possession. Dembele. And it's gone just narrowly widely.
Well, not his laces. It's the inside of his foot, Derek. It's a decent effort.
Foden. Here's Ronaldo. Phil Foden now. Able to skip past his man. An authoritative challenge. Dalglish. Just cutting off the supply. Is it going to end up being productive for them? And Reus is in the thick of it. Far from the ideal cross. Keeper's ball all the way. Diego Maradona. Marcos Acuna. And it's with Eusebio. Well, not hard to read that pass. Marco Reus.
Eine wichtige Durchsage. Bitte helfen Sie unserem
And Bellingham.
Team, indem Sie möglichst keine Null am Platz
Patient enough build-up. Can they carve out a chance? The goals seem to be at his mercy, but defenders don't always have to touch the ball to have an influence.
No, it's that pressure that comes from the defender that makes him hurry his shot. Close.
And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. A meaty but fair challenge, and it will be a throw-in. Eusebio. Here's Marcos Acuna. Marcos Acuna. Delaney. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Dalglish full of ideas. Oh, football finesse at its very best. You can't argue with that finish. The opening goal of the game then. Oh, superb skill. Good defending.
The hosts really haven't had too much of the ball, but when they've had the ball, they keep delivering the sucker punch. A great advert for low possession, counter-attacking football. It's really working.
What can they do from here? The defender doing his job. Delaney. Do7a Kimmich. Dembele. And Bellingham. Kimmich. And smart defending. Foden. And an astute piece of defending. Excellent challenge. This could square the game. And that is defending of the highest order. Well, he's given us away. Maradona. Dembele on the ball. Getting in there to take it away. That is that for the first half here. Well, quite frankly, it's been a struggle for Cristiano Ronaldo, not having anything like the impact we would expect from a player of his calibre, Lee.
Yeah, he's had quite a bit of the ball, but he's not done it in the right areas. His teammates have got to get the ball to his feet. He needs the right...
The ball running again here with the Black Cats trailing. Will they be able to turn this game on its head? Marcos Acuna. Excellent vision. Firmino. Well, it might still work out for them. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Jude Bellingham. And a throw-in it's going to be. Delaney. Dembele. Really important piece of last-ditch defending. Eusebio. Roberto Firmino. And it's with Eusebio. Ronaldo. They do pass the ball with authority. Maradona. Oh, they have it again. Kimmich. And given away.
The visitors' possession stats are brilliant, but after that it's been really disappointing. Players are looking at each other. You've got to take control, you've got to take responsibility yourself. Make something happen in this game.
And the Black Cats find themselves in a position of menace. An inability to keep hold of the ball there. Cristiano Ronaldo. Eusebio. It did look on for them, but not to be. And we're inside the final 30 minutes. Dembele. Marcos Acuna. Lacroix. Marco Reus. Jude Bellingham. Dembele on the ball. That is goalkeeping of the highest order and of the bravest order as well.
Well, it's not all about tipping balls over the bar and round the post. It's about being brave and diving at players' feet.
Foden. Roberto Carlos. Ronaldo. And the pass could do damage. It might be the moment for Ronaldo. Not out of the woods yet. And a time for calm on the ball. Marco Reus. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Well, that break looked so promising, but nothing coming from it. Roberto Carlos. Read it well. Kimmich. Bellingham. Tremendous intuition to win it back. Roberto Firmino. Eusebio. Able to close down the shot. Inside the last quarter of an hour. Roberto Carlos. Here's Ronaldo. Firmino. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Kimmich. Well, the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Well, it's a good deflection. That'll be a corner. They've favoured a short one here. A really top-notch piece of defending. Roberto Firmino. It's been given away here by Ronaldo.
Well, just listen to the atmosphere, Derek. It's been such a tight game, but can they see this out now? The fans are certainly doing their bit.
Delaney. And slipped through beautifully. It has to be. Can he finish them off? He's done it. What a climax to this game. And you have to say it was on the cards. Well, a second goal for them here. Good-looking sequence. Marco Reus. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Unable to keep the ball. Delaney. And Bellingham. Dembele. And Bellingham. It's there for him. And the ball is loose. Danger averted for now. And so it comes to an end, a miserable experience.